Find no training gear, no hydration fluids and no footballs. Those, at least, washed ashore on Monday. There was another matter needling the Irish captain which wasn't so easily fixed.
One of the issues they had when they came to select this island was they wanted to have, obviously, a decent training pitch. The local authorities assured them that they will build a state-of-the-art facility for them. It definitely was not exactly state-of-the-art.
They had dug up this place and dumped a bunch of old cement, concrete, all sorts of stuff in here. I think they were not anticipating on using this area again for sports and stuff. But then the Irish came up and said, yo, we need a field. I knew what they were going to expect, and I knew that the field wasn't going to be ready. When it rains, it made puddles and holes. When it gets dry, it's just solid as a rock. Back then, they also had some big holes that the ground would just sink down, so there were certain areas every day we'd have to check and cover it up, you know.
It had been specially prepared for the Irish team, but I wouldn't have liked to have seen it if it hadn't been specially prepared.
On Tuesday, May 21st, the lads head off for training at the Olea Sports Complex, just 10 minutes away along the island's main strip. It's still morning, but the temperature is already starting to boil.
Saipan is not the soccer capital of the world. It's not the soccer capital of the Pacific. It's not even the soccer capital of the Marianas. I mean, we did not even have a real soccer field. Little League Baseball here has more people coming out for a game on a Sunday morning than people showing up to see the Ireland national team getting ready for the World Cup. There was hardly anybody there. There's nobody lining up to get autographs.
To be honest, journalists weren't bothering going to training sessions because we didn't expect them to be doing major work, so there wasn't a whole lot of point when the photographers went.
I actually didn't notice much happening on the field until my 11-year-old son came over to me and said, Dad, what's a fucking bollocks? You know, obviously, I was a bit taken aback by it. I said, where did you hear that? And he said, oh, Roy Keane just called one of those guys a fucking bollocks.
So what was the rumpus? On the face of it, Roy blew a gasket when he saw the goalkeepers retiring early from training, just when the usual end-of-session match was about to kick off. After directing some filthy language at the goalies, he stormed off to fume alone on the team bus. Shortly after getting back to the hotel, Roy went to Mick and told him he'd had enough. Whatever it was that was bugging him, he wanted to go home.
Welcome back, folks.